Hello, in this episode we're going to be talking about how to correctly choose your YouTube channel name. I'm going to give you a few tips and pointers that will hopefully make the process a whole lot easier for you. Tip number 1. You want to make sure that your YouTube name is short and memorable, and to do this you really want to be aiming between 1 and 3 words, and try not to use words that are hard to spell or hard to remember, and limit the characters as much as possible. Tip number 2, leave room for growth. And what I mean by that is, if you have a channel where you want to make videos about how to fly RC planes, you might call your channel Fly RC Planes. If later down the line you decide that you want to also do some videos on how to fly RC helicopters or RC cars, you're going to have a bit of a problem, because it's going to look a bit unprofessional and it's not going to be consistent with the title of your channel. So what I would suggest is a name that would allow you a bit more room. Maybe something like Fly RC Toys or How to Fly RC. That way, even though you didn't intend to at the beginning, later on down the line you could branch out to other things. And it is important to keep that in mind, because as certain as you might be on your theme, things do change and you might want to take a slightly different path. Avoid numbers. They look unprofessional, they look tacky, people can't remember them. And just don't use numbers. Just don't use numbers. And the only time I would recommend using numbers is if it's totally necessary to the branding of your channel or it's memorable. Tip number 4 is capitalization. Okay, if you capitalize a letter when you input your channel name for the first time, it will stay capitalized. Now this is a good thing. If you have all lowercase in your channel name, it's going to be a bit displeasing to the eye. You want to differentiate the words a bit by capitalizing on the beginning letters. Here's some examples of the contrast between doing that and not doing that, and you can see it's well worth doing from the beginning, because you won't be able to change that later on, so keep that in mind. And lastly, you really want to spend some time on this. You don't rush it. Spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it takes to come up with a decent name. So good luck choosing your channel name. See you next time.